What's going on, y'all? It is your girl, Miss Motivational Mogul Mindset, Ava Cherie, the Inspire. Wake up Wednesday. How y'all doing? So I'm on this dandelion tea, dandelion and root tea. It helps with your kidneys and your blood. So I'm not drinking it every day as I should, but I'm going to. So anyway, Wake Up Wednesday. I wanted to come because I wanted to tell you about idle time. I am big on multitasking, but I want you to take every opportunity to see the ram in the bush, the rays of sunlight, even in your travels. If you have a lot of doctor's appointments, if your work schedule is hectic, find you or be willing to accept an open invitation of motivation. And what I mean by that is I have someone that encourages me the way I encourage others, prays with me. I have different people for different things, and they may be acquaintances or somebody you meet or somewhere. Sometimes you're waiting at the doctor's or you're leaving an appointment and somebody says, hey, you want to walk around the building? Or you just start a conversation or they start a conversation and you guys are out there talking. Why not talk and walk? So don't get so overconsumed with things that are going on where you can't use the idle time and reverse it for good things. Like maybe if you'd have just jumped in a car after lunch or after your doctor's appointment, you would have been so caught up in your thoughts that you wouldn't have had time to acknowledge the pleasantries of somebody, like them being nice to you or speaking to you, or maybe they needed you to motivate them. And so I take the opportunities to not just open the door for people, but that's an invitation to just be like, hey, you want to walk around the parking lot? I do a lot of it by myself, but now I notice even more as a single person that there's a lot more invitations, a lot more good conversations with a host of all types of walks of life. Young, old, black, white, doesn't matter. And it's just a fulfilling and rewarding thing to be breaking out of an isolated shell and just allowing myself the opportunity to engage in the smiles. And I heard this older gentleman, he said that he just loves making people smile. I'm looking forward to the small things that means way more and have more lasting effects, especially when it pertains to health, mental health, physical health, emotional health. All of it changes your mindset, changes your thoughts, changes your heart, and also reinvigorates your body. So that's pretty dope. So I'm about to go jump rope. I like jumping rope wherever I can. Be safe out there, I love walking around the medical lab and hospital grounds and places that have pavilions that's really busy where people can see you a lot and stuff like that. So if you do have to walk by yourself or if you're walking with somebody you're newly acquainted with, just walk on the outskirts of the parking lot on the sidewalk. I do that and it's been fine. You always got to be aware of your surroundings, no matter where you at, no matter who you with. So take every opportunity to become more healthy and better in tune with yourself and where you're at in the moment. Because I was drained. But when I hear somebody say, I just want to make people smile, and we're all in the same facility getting imaging and, having stuff on our brain, you know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes so delightful to be reminded that you can still smile while you wait. You can take your idle time and flourish. All right. This is short and this is brief and this is God's love to you. All right. This is your girl, Miss Motivational Mogul Mindset, Ava Cherie, the Inspire. God's peace to you.